friends, happy Sunday. It's a little cloudy and gray here because of the forest fires, but we're fine. But downtown is pretty far from where they're happening, but it is getting a little foggy and smoky. So I just decided to have a very quiet, calm day today. And I thought, why not take you guys with me? We started with the boyfriend sweater, which is, so one of the sweaters that I'm currently working on is my boyfriend sweater, the Stillness sweater. So we did a few rounds of that just to wake up. Basically, yeah, just to wake up. But now I decided, you know what? It's time to switch our gears because I am almost done the Friday tee. So there we go. We were just binding off the stitches yesterday, so I'm gonna continue that and try it on, and hopefully we can have a tee before the end of the day. Yeah, I started this yesterday, but if you guys know, if you've knit a project with an Italian bind off, it takes really, really long, especially the body. So I basically did an hour to get a little bit more than halfway done. If you guys are wondering why my thread is so small, that's just because my yarn broke. A knot formed yesterday and it snapped. I'm just gonna spit splice it together when I get close enough to the edge, just so that I can reattach it and keep going. If you guys don't know what spit splicing is, it's basically, this is 50% wool, so it should work. But it's basically when you have a pretty woolly yarn and it splits, you can kind of like either spit in your hand or put a little bit of water from like your glass or some liquid, and then you can kind of felt the two pieces together. So the trick is to open up the fiber edges. This is the yarn, you wanna open the fiber edges, lay one on top of the other, add a little bit of water, again, spit or water, that's why it's called spit splice. So you put it in your hands and then you rub them, and then the friction of your hands rubbing together should felt the yarn back together. And you can do that basically endlessly, and it works really, really well with like very fibery, woolly yarns. So yes, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I just finished the body for the Friday tee, and I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek without actually revealing it too much. Go wash and block it. So I found a free vintage pattern. I'm just gonna be eating some naan bread because this is the size of my head. But now that the shirt is washed and blocking, I'm just gonna let it soak, and we are going to be filming a little tutorial, but a little knit with me. I found a free vintage pattern book, and hopefully I can make that into a video. Yeah, so now we're gonna be filming that. So, where am I? Knit one. The only thing with vintage patterns is they're kind of tricky to read. They really write the instructions like this is how a vintage pattern reads. Knit 1, knit 2 stitches in next. Knit 3, knit 2 stitches in next. Knit round. Like that's the whole instruction. Like it makes sense, but nowadays patterns are so much more helpful, so much more like guidance. It doesn't even say how many stitches you should have, it just says that. So you do those increases and hopefully you don't mess up, and there's no like count check to like double check if you did as many as you needed to, or if like your count is right or something. It's just like, meh, 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 meh. Go. So now that my sweater is drying, we're just gonna let it sit, chill. I'm actually gonna go get some lunch right now because it is 1 or almost 1. So we're just gonna go try out a breakfast place here in Vancouver, breakfast. So we're gonna go there but so far I feel really productive today. We did half of the vintage knitting design pattern. We got halfway through there, washed and blocked and finished binding off our sweater. Yeah? But yeah, let's go get some breakfast. Let's go get some breakfast. Just got back home. It was actually a pretty tiring day. We're just gonna knit some more. I really didn't do that much knitting today. I kind of got distracted and just hung out with friends. So I am now full, just had dinner. It is now 8:30. And yeah, we're gonna do some knitting till we go to bed and we'll see how far we get. I will let you know, I am doing a slight modification on the body for the man sweater. My boyfriend sweater, I'm just gonna keep doing the textured design a little bit longer. I think it's gonna look better. There was quite a bit of back and forth with that, so let's knit. It's so funny, for someone who said that they were gonna stay in all day and knit, I pretty much was out all day. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Honestly, really glad that we came back home so that I could have more time to knit, because I feel like I didn't, even though I knitted here and there today, I really didn't do as much as I wanted to. There was a bit of unraveling and I tend to get a little bit distracted and make more mistakes when I'm out in the public knitting, and finishing off this Sunday with some nice knits. This is my first time using the Drops Lima. So far this yarn is a pleasure to work with. I have unraveled it a few times. It doesn't clump up or felt too much for and wool and alpaca mix, and it's soft. It's only 35% alpaca, so it shouldn't be too drapey. The wool should still hold it. Wait, you guys are still here? Did I not end the video? Thank you guys so much for coming and joining me on this Sunday. It is now Tuesday because I apparently never ended the video. So hello, happy Tuesday. And if you guys like this type of content, please subscribe down below, like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.